they're come from Moss End. I just want to show you something I've bought, and there it is there. Now, don't you think that's the loveliest thing you've ever seen? That's a Class 37, and I got this at Browse of Sheffield in a sale for 169. It's a Bachmann, but I think it's a little bit later. The livery is a little bit later than what, but it, as far as I'm concerned, it's blue, and it'll fit in with my logos. I've got to put a snow plough on it and all the pipe rigging and bits and pieces, but it's got a little I don't know if you can see that, it's got a little kingfisher on the, come on, focus you bugger, got a little kingfisher on the side. Now I've seen the ones that have got the Scotty dog, which are Scottish. Is the kingfisher TMD, I wonder? Because that's, I'll show you the box as a matter of interest, but it's a typical Bachmann, lovely runner. I've never seen one like that in the livery, like that, with that orange stripe going over. I've seen it in others, but it seems, and the white stripe, but it does look lovely, and I love the big numbers. You know, it does look ever so good. But I do like the one that's got the black bonnet and the yellow that goes back, you know, the one that, I think that is a real smashing livery. But I just think that is so cool. So, but I just come across it and I thought, oh, I was after a 30, I thought, I've got to have that. That just looks so, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. So I'll show you the box. I got so excited when it came. I'm up here trial running it, and then I'll probably sit there and read the information. I shouldn't ask you lot really all the time, because it's not fair, but that's the box. Class 37 37069, Thornbury, TMD BR Blue. Now I think this is a modern thing with this TMD plate on it, because and there's kingfisher, so I've got to try and find out what that is. But I just think that looks lovely. Anyway, I'll run it round a bit and I'll show you, because I'm really pleased with this. You know, I was going to try and get an Accra scale, but I just can't. I just can't find any, and I don't want to wait a year or something for, you know, waiting for pre-order, because I just find that so frustrating, you know. But yeah, so yeah, so that's another one to the fleet, and I'm very happy. I'm going to wait a while, because I quite like the livery. I want to live with it for a bit, and that's me 08. Oh, that's a gorgeous little thing that is. So yeah, that's another one. But it was just on the spur of the moment. I just come across it and I thought, wow, you know, look at that. What a lovely looking thing. And it's got the black roof on it, which I find quite, you know, the blue, BR Blue's normally got a blue roof, hasn't it? But yeah, so that 31 there's got an orange stripe, but I don't know, this is a later thing that I don't know about. But yep, I'm happy. So I just think it's a really nice thing, and a Bachmann for 169, which I think is fair. So just have a look. So the next time you see this, I'm going to get the snow plough and all the details fixed to it. But yeah, isn't that a smasher? Okay then. Hi there, back again. I'm just going to pull the 37 up there. Now, I haven't weathered it yet, but I've detailed the front there, and I think that looks blooming good. Now I've looked this thing up, and all I can see with this number is it's in the grey livery, and I haven't seen any with a snow plough, so I haven't fitted the snow plough. I do like them with the snow plough. I think they look a little bit, you know, different from the every run of the mill, but I do think that looks quite special, and it's lovely run up. And I'm having to think a bit how I'm going to weather this, because I really don't know what to do with it. With the black roof, I'm sort of a bit in two minds, so I'm going to have a think about that. And also something else I've just built is I got from Railway Modeller a little fish and chip shop, like a shack, and I thought, well, it's free, so I've changed the roof. I've done something a bit to the roof and put a light on the front and lit the inside, put a counter and people inside, and I'm going to put it over, oh excuse me, over there in the corner. I'm going to dig that out a bit, and I'm going to pop it in there, and I thought that'll make a nice addition to the layout, because I looked at it and I thought, well, the picture looked nice, so I thought, oh sod it, I'll make it. And I quite like the thing. I think it's quite cute. So, and it had on the front, by some luck, it had East End Fisheries. So I've just bastardised it and painted it and put Moss End Fisheries on it, which I thought was quite apt. I put a bit of ivy running up the corner there, and put some pavement round, so I'm going to measure that up and I'm going to hack that out and fit that in there, and I thought that would make it be quite nice. And it's another building on the layout which I think it's lacking, but there we are. I can't do nothing about it now, but I thought that would be quite nice. So if anyone can give me any information on this little beauty with the kingfisher, the white stripe and that, I would be most grateful. So, and I mean, I just, oh, let's go. But I don't know how to go about weathering them with the black roof. I've never had one with a black roof, so there we are. But I'll sort something out. I've got the little man for my shunter to hang out the door, So I'm pleased with that. I'm in the process of painting him, and I've got to weather the shunter, and what I do is I'll weather them both at the same time. But as I say, I do like it. It's a real quirky looking thing, I think. I think it's quite, I don't know, there's just something about it that I'm drawn to, and I can't help myself, you know. It's just quite wonderful. Anyway, that's about it for now. And oh, if it's not too early, I'd like to wish you all Merry Christmas, and I hope you get what you want. Okay, bye.